So I just wanted to show my face because I'm actually just finished videoing the video that you are about to watch. So I just wanted to say enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Linda from the Rosey Life Planner, and if you're new here, I just want to welcome you to our channel. Thank you so much for joining us, and if you've been here for a while, you know what I'm gonna say. Hello lovelies! Today I am with you for the setup of the November kit. Every month I go through how I use our subscription kit in my Hobonichi cousin at the moment. Okay lovelies, stay tuned till the end of the video also, because I'm going to be telling you when the next pre-sale for the next themed box will be coming. I will tell you the theme, I won't tell you the colors yet. I will be releasing them also. I will tell you when I'll release the whole color scheme and everything, and when it's going on pre-sale and when it will ship around. Grab a nice warm drink and your planner, or just relax, and let's just get into the video and get started with this, shall we? I've got my favorite cup here. I love this cup. It was actually super cheap from one of the local, like really those, not a dollar store, but almost the same idea, and I just love this cup. I have broken one before and I managed to find another one. They're rare finds, but I love her. I'm feeling a bit Christmassy today, so I decided to have her and her little antlers. Stay tuned till the end of the video. Let's go. Okay, since the last time that I've seen you, not much has changed in regards to what I'm doing in my planner. I'll move her out of the way a little. I just took off the vellum that I normally put here so that I can put the new one in the November kit this month. There is this beautiful vellum, and it's actually quite sturdy, and I like it because it's not as see-through as the other one and light as the other one. So I decided I'm going to use this as my cover this month. Like, look at how beautiful that is. So I'm going to put that in there. So I'll speed you up because I think you know the process by now. I just put it in here in between the cover. So let's do that, shall we? Voila, this is how it looks, and I think that looks stunning. I love the colors. They're like a burgundy, and the name of this theme was Burgundy Autumn. There was highlights of burgundy and this lovely almost olive green, so I'm loving the tones this month. But last month I did this with the October kit, and I'm kind of loving still the colors going on inside the cover this month. So I'm gonna leave this vellum here because it's still autumny, and outside here in Finland, at least at the moment, it's beautiful oranges and yellows and these burgundy colors on those more bushes and everything. So I'm gonna leave it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch out my pocket items as I normally do, because this is a Moterm Plus, A5 Plus, and it's from their vegetable planners, the vegetable leather, and vegetable leather, no, anyway, yeah, some Moterm cover. But I wanted to say anyway, with this cover, it doesn't fully go there, but that's no problem because I keep my planner in this. But when I write in my planner, I usually take the cover off because it's not good to lean on the magnets or anything. I will go through what these items are also, but let's first set up the actual planner itself, and then always at the end of the video I tell you what I'm going to do with the pocket area. Let's just get into it. I'll tell you all about the planner, etc. at the end of the video. To start with the setup, let's just
start with the pockets. On the inside here, I set this up last month. I set this up with the October kit, and I'm still enjoying the colors because at the moment that is how it is looking outside for us. So I think I will go ahead with that and keep these vellums. And I love daisies, so I have kept this here all year, and I just changed my sticker. But I'm loving the Planner Friends, our amazing friends, die cut. It's still in our shop, and it's like, it means a lot to me, so I keep it there. So I think that will belong in this planner. So I'm going to take these out. I'm kind of sad to say goodbye to some of the October items. I do keep October cards, like the monthly cards, etc. And I put them, just stick them into my planner at the end of the year. I can show you some of the freebies we had at the beginning of the year. I just attached them in my planner like so, just like that. And then I will do the same with these at the end, just so that I have somewhere where I have all the designs and everything from the past years that I can look for inspiration, etc. So this month we have some other beautiful items. So we have this one. Let me see if my camera will focus. Okay, it's focusing now. So we have this one, which is the thank you card, which always comes with the elements of this. Then we have the journaling card from this month, and also the freebie card that I always add something free to the kit. So this was the freebie this month. And then we have the November card, and we have the cozy, comfy and cozy vibes only die cut. So what will I use? I think always I will go with what I love the most, and I always put my November card here because this is where I refer to it all the time. I know it's in the cover, so I just keep like flipping to that rather than trying to find my monthly calendar. So will I do something similar to last? Here is the freebie. And I think I will put this in. I will probably use, I don't know, because I want to use this sticker now in my October kit to just show that I received October. Let's see, what should I do? Or, yeah, actually I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna pop this card in here. Oh, I love that. And then I'm gonna pop this in here for just that all around November feeling. And I'm gonna keep this for decorating in my pocket. I'm also gonna keep this, which was the freebie, and it just says you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. I wanna say that the last month hasn't been an easy month for me. As I have said in previous videos, me and my husband are going through IVF, and it just is not an easy process. We have just had a failed cycle. I can almost not say it without crying, but yeah, it ended in a failed cycle, and we will try again. And I want to say that just don't give up. If there's something also in your life that you're struggling with, don't give up. I always think that all in good time. So no matter how hard it is, I always just think you can cry as hard as you need, and I did, and I cried it all out, and then I have to let go, and I have to move on and think that there is better things coming, and you also do too. So I really hope that if any of you are struggling with anything, whether it be IVF or anything in your life, that you also find strength from that it's okay to cry, and it's okay, but we do have to move on. And it's not about blocking your feelings and that making your feelings invalid, but it's about moving on and accepting that, okay, now wasn't the right time, or whatever happened to me or to them or whatever, it was meant to happen in that time, and it did, and we move on and things get better. So I'm moving on for another cycle and things will get better. So with that said, and the pocket looking good, I'm gonna move on to the monthly section. So I moved into this in, I think, April or May, so that's why here is not very a full yet Hobonichi, but now here we are in October, November. Yeah. Okay, lovelies. I think you know what time it is now, because if there's one pet peeve I have, and it is that I hate these colors and just the whole, yeah, the color scheme and these red boxes. So I'm going to get right into it, and I'm going to cover those up. I'm going to speed you up for that. And I think you know by now also what I cover up with. So this is sticker paper. It's a matte finish sticker paper. It's not very thick because I'm trying not to bulk my planner up too much with this, but it does get bulky. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, it does get a bit bulky, but for me, when this tends to look like this, I don't use it. So I'm a pretty planner, and if something's not pretty, I'm not using it. I know there's people out there that it's function over pretty, and there is the opposite. But for me, I'm the opposite. Something needs to be pretty in order for me to use it. To use it, I need to set it up and be pretty. So I'm going to set it up, and I'm going to be back to you in just one moment. So let's go. And I'm using the Pink My Life scissors. These have changed my life actually, because I use these now. I can plan in bed, I can plan anywhere, because I'm not like, oh, I have to get up to get a scissor. So I have these always in my pencil case and don't need to worry about actually stabbing myself. So I will continue now and just cover these up, and then I'll be back to you. Okay, lovelies. So I have covered up all the ugly redness. As you can see, it's something that I do all the time, and then I replace the stickers at the top, and that's what I'm doing here. I also always replace the numbers because I don't know, I like black numbers in here. They're quite like muted. That's something that I don't like either, so I'm gonna go ahead and white them out. I left my Tipex at the office, and this is the only one that I have at home. It's a little wider than the actual Tipex brand, which I normally use, but I'll use this one today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and white out all the numbers. I'm completely covered up now, and we have a blank canvas. Now I'm gonna go into the November stickers. First, always, I'm going to think where I want to lay the November sticker. Last month, as you see, I laid it here, and the month before here, and the month before here. So I just switch it up. Let me think. We have the little calendar sticker also. So the calendar sticker is here. I made it a little bit bigger this time because a lot of people had said that it was a bit small. So I was like, maybe I'll add it, like make it a little bigger, and let's see how it works for a month. I'm not loving the bigness of it because I feel like it goes with this line. I might go back and make it the same size as a column because I feel like nobody puts these in the middle of their page, or do they? Sort of let me know in the comments. At least I haven't seen anybody put them. So I'm going to put mine here anyway this month. And November this month starts on a Wednesday. So I have this little place here also. So I'm not cutting into the Monday by putting that there. So I'm just going to put it there. Oh, it's so satisfying just to take off the stickers, isn't it? Oh, I love it. So I'm going to place that as straight as I can. This is always the part that I try to line it up with one of the lines on the grid so that I know that I'm at least in some way going straight. Let's see, I think that's, yeah, I think that's looking pretty good there. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of something here. So let's have a look. Here's the sticker sheets from this month. I don't know, I'm kind of loving, because you know, November is the time when you start to think about, oh, what Christmas cards will I send, and just Christmas stuff in general. So I sort of like this like letter type of theme. I think I'm going to add a little bit of decor there, and I might, let's see, I might add this little door, or maybe a little bouquet. Let me see. Yeah, I might add, yeah. So I'm gonna add a little bit of washi, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna add a bit of washi to here, so until here. But yeah, I'm always torn with what to add. Actually, I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm gonna just add little candles. We are candle crazy in this house. We love our candles, so that is something that I love, burning my candles in the winter time, especially in Finland. I think it's just a thing here. People just love them. Let me know if it's a thing in your country, wherever you are, to burn candles. I'm Irish. Originally, I was born in Ireland. My family all live in Ireland. My husband is Finnish, and that's why I'm here in Finland. And we don't burn candles a lot in our homes. It's just something we have never really done unless we have no electricity. But here, people love to set the mood at home and put candles outside in the snow and everything. I didn't even know that a candle could be in the snow. But anyway, Finnish people have showed me it's possible. And it's so magical. So I'm addicted now. I love the candles in the wintertime. It's stunning. So we have them everywhere, and when we just come home from the office, it's just so nice. My husband always goes around and lights all our candles up, and it's so, we're not doing anything special, but it's sort of like, it's romantic all at the same time. I can't explain it to you, but it just feels good. Yeah, so I'll be interested to hear what it's like in your own country for candle burning, because I know in many countries people don't do it at all, and then in some countries, especially Nordic countries, they do it a lot. So okay, so I just added some little decor here around the calendar, just to sort of give a little bit of what's going on. Then I'm in love with these little bows. One came on the envelope this month that all the little goodies are in, so I have to add one of those. I'm gonna add one of those to here, just to sort of line out the month a little before my this month sticker. So I'm gonna pop that out, down, And then I'm going to find my numbered stickers. So where are they? Here they are. So I have these, and I'm going to add the this month sticker. I'm going to find my tweezers. 1 second. Okay, lovelies, because listen, I think I've done it again. I've left my tweezers again at the office because I'm constantly testing sticker sheets in my other planner just to see how they look, and I use it so much there that I always leave it on the desk, so I need to bring another one home. We have our own branded one and everything. I don't know why I don't bring a second one and just leave it here where I film everything. Anyway, so you're going to have to painstakingly watch me again do this with long nails. It's not that bad. They come off really quite simply, but I'm going to lay down. Let me just bring you a bit closer. I'm going to lay down a this month sticker. Just right here, I think. It is much, much simpler when you have. So that's how that's looking. And here, I'm definitely going to add my November. I'm just thinking, should I add it down here for a change? You know, I never have very much to write here because, again, I plan a lot in my daily and weeklies. So here is really just the really important stuff. And I usually write them in on the calendar and then just a few goals here. So, okay, I think I'm gonna, I have the script there. I don't want too scripty. I might, yeah, I'm gonna go with the normal text for this month. And I'll use this in a weekly, I think. So let me pop this. Should I, for a change, put it that way? Or, this is the dilemma every time. I think I'll just place it along the calendar line. Yeah. I'll just pop it along the line here so that it just lines up lovely with the natural line of the grid. And now I have placed it nice and yeah. So I have placed that there, and that's where I'm gonna leave that. And then I will probably do a little bit of decor on the top of that. And I do kind of like to do a bit of washi. Yeah. Or will I do one of these smaller washies and just line? I'll do that. Oh. So the calendar line is about there. So I'm gonna go like this. So what I normally do is I cut the sticker sheet. I have no qualms at all about it, and then it's just easier for me to lift it off and place it down. So I'm gonna sort of just place this above, just like that, and then from the side I'm gonna just cut this off. This is always a part that I'm nervous about because I tend to be quite shaky with my hands when it comes to like something I'm filming. Like if I'm by myself and I have some dashboards or something to cut, it's fine, but when I'm on camera I'm like hands are moving like crazy. Okay, so now I have my November setup. I'm not, if I want to be 100% honest, I'm not loving this text here, but because I did have this here this month, I didn't want too much of the script, so it's just gonna have to do at this point. With regards, I'm just thinking, should I add a little bit more here just to frame the page then, and then from my second washi continue it along here? Or would it be too much? This is always the dilemma, isn't it? Too much or too little? Or should I just use this piece? Maybe I'll just use it. And because these few days don't have anything, so I don't mind to add a little bit of something there. So I'm just gonna stick that to here. And I'm a little bit sticky now. And I'll just cut this right off from the edge. Okay, so we are good now with that. So now what I'm going to do is add in the numbers. So this is painful to watch when I don't have my tweezers with me. So I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to add in the numbers, and then I'm going to add in the top dates. And with this one this month, I think I'm going to go with these extra ones that came on the date sticker. So I'm going to add those across the top, and then the numbers over the number section. So I'm going to get started with that. Okay guys, so now I have set up the whole of November, and I haven't pre-planned anything in here. I have everything on my phone at the moment because last month, as you know, it was a little bit hard with the IVF to plan anything ahead. Now I'm gonna go in and write everything in, but I know this is a lot to do when you have a Hobonichi, you know, all the covering up and everything. It's quite a lot to do on a monthly basis, which is really why I cannot wait for our own planners next month or next year, because I won't be doing all this covering up, and it will just save me so much time and heartache. We do have an undated and a dated planner coming with the same layout, with a few added extras like trackers and things, but it's completely minimal. No crazy colors, and yeah, same type of grid and everything, but just a lot more minimal. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the things according to my own phone calendar, and I'm just going to speed you up for that, so that and I'll show you and explain everything after. Now that I have added in all the big things that I know for sure are happening currently, as of today we are in a new IVF cycle again. So what I will do is I've added in my IVF clinic visit, that will be in 6th of November. And then I have also like just documented when my period has began, just so that I can keep that ready if the doctor asks anything. And then I've just added some goals here to get some daily light. I've been listening to this one just relaxing meditation at night, and it's only 10 minutes long. So I've been doing that. I do have ADHD, as I have mentioned before, so it is difficult for me to rest my mind at night. So doing something like that is easier for me at night when I'm in bed or something, rather than trying to do it in the morning when I'm full of energy. Vitamins and sleeping 7 hours. Oh, my sleep has been all over the place lately. I don't know if any of you have ever taken extra hormones or anything, but oh my God. The hot and cold sweats, and just the waking up in the middle of the night is just ridiculous. The sleeping hasn't been amazing, but I'm planning to really prioritize it this month and get home from the office early. I've been working most days 12 hours because we do have a lot. This is our busiest season, and although processing times can be from 7 to 14 days, still the amount of orders we get, it does take that time to fulfill them, and then with everything else that's going on in our lives. I've always just I also just add, so we're planning to do planner add-ons. So that's dividers, dated stickers for the undated planners, different add-ons that you can add, little stickers with the 2023. Yeah, so basically just that, or 2024 for your cover, or die cuts, and then a planner cover. So my most exciting thing is that for our own planner, for both the dated and undated, there will be a cover just like this, and it has a really cute bows and hearts. I think I have shared it over on Instagram. I mean, the mock-up of it. It will have pockets like this, because I know a lot of you love this setup and being able to use it then for your kits. It will have similar layout and white bows and hearts on it, because we are a bows and hearts type of shop. That is what there will be on offer, and also a few other things that will match the colors of the planners, like pens and different things like that. So stay tuned for that. That will be on the 2nd. Then advent boxes ship out on the 6th. December kits ship out on the 10th. Then I do a December kit reveal video. Hopefully I get it up by the 12th. And then the December setup video, and then January kit closes. And I will say I am super excited for the January kit, and I can't wait to reveal it really soon. It's gonna match the planner perfectly to start off the year. Like, it is the perfect kit, and I just can't wait to release it. I'm just holding my tongue because I'm so excited for it. Anyway, the kits will close a little bit earlier because remember, we do have Black Friday. We also have a lot of things going on in December that affect mail. So I want to get the kits really shipped out at the really early, at the latest by the 4th of December, so that you get them in time. In order to do that, I need to open the kits buy in time earlier and close it earlier than the 24th, which it usually is. Okay, so that said, then we have the, when is Black Friday this year? Black Friday is on the 24th. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark that as BF. So here on the 24th, we have our foster kids. We call them foster kids. A lot of you have asked me about this, and I just want to clarify. These kids don't live with us full time. We are their support family. How do I explain it in a way that it makes sense? In Finland, families who are struggling, or whose parents have things going on, their parents have died, a sibling has died, different things going on, alcoholism, like, social problems. These parents can apply, or the social services will suggest that they take support from support families like us. And we are a support family for currently 2 families. We took just the second family now last month sometime. And we have now 2 girls that we take once a month, every month. And we now have 1 young boy who has ADHD also, and we take him once a month. And they would love us to take his other 3 siblings, but at the moment, because we do have the other 2, we just, with our shop and everything, we can't do any more than that, but we are trying. So once a month they come to our home and they just live normal lives with us. Sometimes we do extravagant things like going to like theme parks or something, but that is not necessary. We do just gardening with them, normal everyday things, cooking food together, different things that maybe their parents just don't have the energy for right now with whatever's going on in their lives. So we help to give the children a little bit more stability and teach that there's different ways to live and like this. So this is a program in Finland that people can sign up to, and we signed up to it as we do have problems with our fertility, and I also was in care myself as a child, so for short bursts of periods when my own mother struggled. So I always told my husband that no matter if I have my own kids or I don't, I will always do support parenting or fostering. We're hoping to become foster parents on a more permanent basis at some point, but at the moment that's what we can handle. So with that said, in Finland you can go to the social services and apply to be support parents. They do background checks, they come to check your house, they check your job, that you have enough finances to support car, etc. So basically that is what we do. So in Finland that is an option, which is amazing because we don't have our own kids and we love being around kids, both of us. It is an opportunity for us to also be parents in a way that like is kind of part-time, but it gives us experience that we wouldn't necessarily have while being able to help also. So yeah, so for all the questions that I do get on Instagram, a lot of them about the foster children and how often they come and everything. So I hope that explains to you more what the program is. So it's called Support Family. So we are their support family and we support them in taking the kids whenever they are having problems. In some cases it can be twice a month, in some cases once a month, or in emergency sometimes. So it's really like that. And when you feel like if you have a big enough house, you can take as many children as long as you've been approved and background checks and everything comes back clear. It's something we do and we love it. And we have 2 girls now for 1 year, and on the day that they have to leave, oh my God, I even get sad about this, that my heart will be broken. Absolutely. And yeah, that I think with the IVF lately, it's been something that came that I noticed that, these children really help us a lot too. So not only are we providing them something, but they help us so much. They give us a break from our job, a break from thinking about IVF and all of these things. So I'm so grateful to be in the position to be able to do that. And yeah, it's an experience, and I cannot say anything more good about it, that if you are in Finland and you have the opportunity, or in another country and you are the opportunity, I was a recipient of such a service and it changed who I am. It changed my family, it changed my mother, it helped my mother. And if you are able to do something, I suggest that, like, we aren't troubled children. It's a lot of times it's just small things in families that can really help. So if you do have the opportunity to help, I would urge that you would try. Moving on, I'm a little bit emotional still from the whole trauma of the negative, but I'm real about it. I want to be completely real with my followers. I am no like tough cookie. I'm no this expert in anything. I'm just a normal girl who has normal struggles like everybody else. You may have other struggles, I have my own struggles, but we're all facing something. So you're not alone, and it's okay. It's okay to have a little cry, and just, it's fine. So moving on, this is the month, and I'm just gonna go in with my little mini icon stickers. If I can just find them, I have them. So what I do is I usually go in and I just take a little mini icon with my tweezers usually, and I just add a little bit of color next to it so it pops. I just love these little mini icons because they help me so much to see that, oh, there's something there that I need to like pay attention to. Otherwise, with my ADHD, oh boy. So I have marked this here. And then we have the foster kids here. So I will just put a little bit of greenery here and maybe a bit there. And I always leave a bit of space too, so that, you know, if things come up, you can always add to them. You don't want to just fill up your planner when you're setting it up first. Just like put in the things that are sort of going to structure your month and then leave it. And come back to it when you're closer to the time and you know things will stick. Also, I had my little envelope that I really love this month, and I really want to put it down. Like just stick it down, because I was thinking this will be the perfect place to just add my like journal and card for this month when I'm done. So I think I'm going to add that later to here or here, just depending on what comes up in the month, something like this, and I'll just add it there. So that's what I'm going to use this for. I have done this before on another spread. Let me just see if I can find it real quick for you. You would think because it's so chunky that I was it in August somewhere? Yeah, I have it here. So I have done it before. So I just thought that was cute, like October kit reveal. So yeah, it's, yeah. I stick everything in my planner, like that's just who I am. Yeah, so I will likely stick that in here. Yep, that's where I'm gonna stick that. So I think maybe I'll just stick it already. I don't think anything, because usually if something is here, I just anyway will put it in here because there's so big space. So I will add it. I will use a bit of tape. Let me just go over this. Like so. And with Scotch tape, you can like put things on and take them off, so without really ruining things too badly. So I usually use Scotch tape a lot in my Hobonichi. It's just, so I'm just going to place that down there, and I'm going to fold it where it was, and I'm just going to, because this sort of sticks out from the bottom of the planner just a tad, the little bow on the end. So I'm going to pop that there, and then when I'm done with all my November cards, or at least the monthly card, I will pop it in here. So that is where that's going to go. This month, I have to say for October, it was a bit of a disaster. I planned a little bit, but not overly. As I said, I'm here in this week, and it has been hard with the IVF, and I don't want to lie about it, that it just wasn't the best month for planning. I did quite a bit of journaling, but when it came to planning, what do you plan? Plan the next day to cry, or so, yeah. This week is going well, but I didn't do anything in regards to decor because, to be honest, I just didn't. We found out on Sunday or Monday that the cycle failed, so I just wasn't feeling it. I still had to work, so I had to do things for work, but yeah, it wasn't a sort of decor feeling day. But we're moving on to November, and it's a new cycle, and I have all the what would you say, all the, like, I feel like it's going to be a good month. Well, I hope it's going to be a good month. So I'm going to start off, because I'm going in full force this month with the decor. So I'm with this weekly. So now I'm not a huge Halloween person. I mean, when I lived in Ireland, I was, but here in Finland, Halloween isn't at all celebrated, or at least when I moved here, it wasn't. It's starting to be a bit popular nowadays, but still, like, you don't find much Halloween things here compared to like the US or even in Ireland. So I probably won't be marking Halloween in as spooky or anything, because it's just not my thing. As a kid, I loved Halloween. I just covered up those ugly day boxes, And let me think, am I going to cover up this? Yeah, because it's blue. I cannot wait to get into my new planner next month or next year. I keep saying next month. Why do I keep thinking we are already in November and we're going to be in December straight away? That's just me hoping. I am a Christmas sucker. I love Christmas. And I, as you saw from my cup, I start Christmas movie watching in November. So November and December, baby. Oh, it's Christmas. So I'm just hoping with the IVF and everything that, you know, there's something to me loving Christmas that maybe it might happen in Christmas. But again, I don't want to ruin my spirit of Christmas with that. Now, we have a blank canvas and I'm going to decorate this. How do I want to decorate? Now, I have been using, let me just show you, a lot of this stuff is quite personal, but so I have been using this at the moment, like this. Other than last week, or this week, sorry, I've sort of just put my priorities and then just a huge to-do list and then anything that I need to do for social media and then my work. But what I love mostly is this format. It's to-do list, basically the things that I would want to do in my ideal day, and then some pose me's which just demonstrate my day. So that's what I'm gonna do for the month of November. I'm determined to use my weeklies more. I used to use my weeklies like a lot. Of course, in the weekend you tend to drop off a bit, and then there's sometimes I will decorate and then don't use at all, and then there's a full-blown decor. So it just depends on the type of week. But this week I'm going for my layout that I know works for me most, and that is 12 and 5:30. So 12, I draw the line. I normally take my pen, my favorite pen of all time, and then 5:30, put it here. And these are just where I mark my ideal day per se, but it's usually just the things that I would really like to get done in the day that are like for my mental health, for feeling good about myself. And in November, we are going to be doing another IVF cycle, which has started today. So I'll be back on the hormones straight away and going straight back into another cycle, as we do have our embryos in the freezer. I don't want to be setting myself unrealistic goals in regards to going to the gym, because I just know that when I have all those hormones racing through me, I just don't have the energy for that. But what is really important is that I get some light. Vitamin D in Finland is so detrimental to your mental health here. We lose daylight in the winter here after 1 p.m. in the afternoon, 2 p.m. and then you don't have it again until about 11 o'clock the next day. So it's pretty bad, the daylight. So you need to get your walk in during that time period when you can get a bit of light. So that's something I'm going to be focused on. So I'm going to write that down, just making sure that my pen is dry. It is. And I'm just going to write sunlight walk. I'm going to write vitamins, meditation, which is just that nighttime thing I listen to on YouTube. And also my sleep, which I want to get at least 7 hours a night. Yeah, so my sleep, my meditation, my vitamins, and my sunlight, they are things that affect my self-care. And just another thing that I really enjoy doing is making sure that I get up and I present myself good to the world, even if I'm staying home to work, is because it just makes me feel better. So I'm adding dress up and then tidy up. So these are all the things that I know make me feel good, and when I do them, they are like good, they're making me feel good. So I like to keep in this column the whole way across my daily things that I know that day or that week will make me feel good. And I will just write them out or print them on stickers and put them there every day and cross them off as I do them. That's what I am doing in regards to that. And then I take one of my stickers. This is my little bookmark pocket, which I'm going to show you how to make soon in another video. And I just take one of my stickers that are available in our shop, and I put a sticker usually with some of the colors that are matching. So I'm going to go with this brown, and I put the ideal sticker down, or ideal day sticker down, and I'm just going to pop it along here, just like that. And then that's where I will add everything about my ideal day. Then, as it is gonna be November, like here, I don't know what is happening, but I'm gonna take my stickers and I'm just gonna lay them down along the top. So then I have all of these down, and what will I do next? I'm thinking I might add the top of this sticker. So sometimes I just basically cut my big sticker. If I haven't used my text sticker, oh sorry, script sticker on the monthly, I'll just break it down to the first 3 and just add it on one of my weeklies. So that's what I'm gonna do here. And I'm just gonna add that there, just like that. So we have a nice flow there. And I'll add just a little sticker, I think, just to give a little, just a little, or a wee look, a wee nice vibe to it. At the end of it here, just, yeah. I think that looks good. Hope you agree, at least. But so that is my setup so far. Then I have the little calendar, and like you can go in, like we know that the Monday is the 30th, so we can just go 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I'm all dated, and this one can go out. Yeah, now I've got this all set up, and I normally go below here and I add a little bit of structure. And what I do is I add my this week right here. And I do that all the time, and I add just one of those little mini icons again, and just give it again a little, I'm saying and a lot, just a bit of color, just like that. And and my this week and my notes section, I might actually add my tracker for my sleep. So my sleep is important, my doctor has said, during this process. So I'm going to be keeping a track as I am here on my sleep. Also, I'm using a heart for my work and a dot for my sleep. And as you can see, for the last 2 nights, I've had 7 and 5 hours sleep. So up and down. So I'm just going to mark 2, 4, 6 and 8 here. And if I work above 8 hours, then I know it's probably normally I normally work at least 8 hours. That will be my tracker. And I always like to add a notes section just to scribble down something if it just comes up, something I need to add to next week and I haven't set up next week yet. So there's a note section, and again I just add a little mini icon just to dress it up a bit. And that's how we're looking so far. Let me show you. Okay, so that's my November first week all set up and ready to go, which is a huge help. Then I'm just going to add some little elements of decor. Now, the problem is with adding decor when it is the week before or anything, because you don't have your week planned out. So the thing for me is that I know that usually Saturday and Sunday are pretty like home days, or I'm at the office but I don't have a particular schedule. So I'm going to add one, and the one that I had used, and I'm just thinking, where would I like to add just a splash of decor? Yeah, I think I'm going to add this. My to-do lists are normally not as long as the whole thing, and then definitely not on the weekend, so I'm just going to split the line with that little bit of decor there. And then I tend to light the candles, as I mentioned, in the evening, so I'm going to just add that to one of the areas here, just to give that a little. And then where are my little functional stickers? Here. Now I'm going to add these. These are some of my favorite stickers, the ones that just have a straight edge, and I love just adding these along my lines. So I just go in like this, just like that, and I just think they add so much color and beauty to your page so minimally. I'm just going to add this one here. And as I said, that I don't like to stick too much stickers down, because then the week comes and you are like have no space to write what you need to write, and then you don't end up using it. So it's always better to leave enough space for yourself and then decorate then where you end up having like empty spaces. And I think I'm going to add one of these little ones maybe to the line over here, just to give a bit of, yeah. So that is me all set up for my weekly, and I actually hope you love this setup, because I'm really thinking that, God, I'm gonna love this week to use it. I love the colors, look at it. I get so excited. I don't know what is wrong with me, but look at the little stamps, super cute. So this is my setup for the weekly. Yeah, with regards to vellums, I have in the past stuck one vellum here, and I think I'm gonna do it this time, because I like the look of it. I love the little like turning of the page, so I'm gonna do it again here. I'm just gonna mark where I want to cut it, which is gonna be here and here. Now that I have cut this to size, I just tape it in here, and then it's a nice flap, and I can write also under that. So I take a little bit of Scotch tape and I take it from behind, and I always put the Scotch tape mostly to the vellum, just so you're left with just a tiny piece, and curl it up a little bit and plop it in, and just line it up with the line that I want it to line up with, and pop it in place just like this. Okay, so that is how that looks. Look at how cute it is. I'm so excited. There you go. This is November, and when I've filled it out, I hope that I'll be able to share it on my stories on Instagram, or show you at least in the next video how it turned out when it was all done. Yeah, now moving on to the dailies. I just can't stop admiring this page. I think it's so pretty. Moving on to the dailies. So let me just show you actually how some of my October setups have looked like. Because it has been quite a private month, it's hard for me to show everything from this month, but I will show what I can. So here is one. Yeah, there is one. Here is another, just to show you what my layouts tend to look like. I tend to add some acetate or vellum to some of my pages. Just, I like the look of it. I like sticking things. What can I say? I basically write in columns like this, and usually that's my layout, and this is just journaling. Some days I do to-do lists, but not that often. This was just a sort of collage day. We have these books in our shop, and I just cut things out from these. There's ones with old writing and things like this, so I use those for behind. That's some of my spreads from October, and I'm really happy with October kit. It looks so beautiful, and this just, I'm not sure if it does it any justice on the camera, but it does in real life. Looks so beautiful. This is, if you're wondering about the washi, that is Coffee Monster's co-washi. I don't think I'm using anything else other than our sticker books and then our sticker kits. Let's go into November dailies, shall we? I do also have another spread that I can show you. Here is just Sunday's writing, and with this I was trying out the pink My Life kit stickers that I had cut wrong, so I haven't actually used any of my Pink My Life stickers yet, and I've been using just a marker just to see which marker was suiting best, and I found that, which color? This is the Tombow 772, and it came so nice, the pink. Today we are on the 25th, so plenty of days left in October to fill out, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I set up my dailies, just one of the pages, so that you can get an idea too, or some inspiration, just to think like what you can actually use a page, like a blank page for, because I know that these pages can be so daunting, and when people look at, for example, like my things and think, what the hell do you write so much things in your planner? And to be honest, it's a habit. You will get it also. It's just something that you have to set time for every day. You have to say that, okay, this is something that I know makes me feel better, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's what you do. That is my thing. Planning is something that I know makes me feel better, and it's something that I work into my routine, and it's just a natural thing now to grab my planner at the end of the night, write down all my thoughts, or in the morning do the same. Of course, we all have days, and we can't be afraid of blank pages. You know, they're going to happen. We're going to have days that you just don't feel like writing in your plan. But this is why I also use my weekly planner. It's just a Hobonichi weekly, and I add in all what I've done every day, and then I go back and fill out my planner if I've missed a day. And some days obviously I don't. So I don't want anybody thinking that I have either a full Hobonichi, because I don't. There's blank pages in between, as you can see. Things happen that you just don't get to write, so don't worry about it. You can always come back and add pictures there. You can, whatever, if the blank pages bother you, grab a piece of magazine and just whatever. Don't let that hold you back from your creating. Just forget about it. Because I used to do that too. I would like drop a whole planner system just because I had missed a day, and you know how crazy that was. I would love to tell you that I think I had this year 2 Hobonichi cousins, and will I tell you why? At the start of the year, I had a full year cousin. I wrote in it every day, I think in January. And then I had something in February and I didn't have time. And guess what I did? Guess what Linda did? She went and bought a spring edition because she had missed loads of pages. And this is what this is. This is the spring edition. And I started this in And I had, you know, I do have times when I write in it all the time, but I have times also where there's blank pages. It's just how it is. Here's another blank in between. So it happens. Let's give ourselves like some, what is it? Like a little bit of leeway. We don't need to write in our planners every day. We write when we feel like it's supposed to be something that's relaxing. Oh, now I just need to rub these pages to get the excess off from the side. Okay, now I have whited out all the daily section and given you a little bit of motivation, hopefully, or a big rant. But anyway, forget about the blank pages. We're rolling with it. And I'm sticking this in here. Hopefully there's not going to be a repeat of my very first video, if you remember, where I had to cut a page out of my Hobonichi. And everybody was thinking I was crazy. So, oh no, I got a little bit of my whiteout on my tape. I'm just going to cut that part off. Okay. I feel like when I'm sticking in whole dashboards, I don't know why, everything goes wrong for me at this point. And when your planner is so chunky, I feel like it's disaster central because you can't get right into the edges. So I'm trying to line this baby up as much as I can with the edge before sticking. And sometimes it goes well. It went well, and sometimes it doesn't. So it went well this time. I'm loving this dashboard because look at that. I love it. And you know, my favorite is when there's a November dashboard on the left and then on the right is the decor from that same, because some months the blank sheet falls on this one and then, you know, the next decor is on the next page and you don't see them both together. But I love when it falls on this type of month. So I have now done that, and I'm just going to stick this down just a tad little bit more because I had to cut that piece off. And now I'm a disaster. Always that one. Do you ever notice that it's that one extra drink, it's that one extra tape that you decide to lay down and it sends everything else to the graveyard? Now I am done with adding the November calendar, and what I basically just did here while I was talking to you was cover up all the green. You can see that Hobonichi's color of the month is green, and I just can't roll with Hobonichi with their color. So that is why I had to make my own planner, or I would go crazy with the cover-ups. I'm going to cover these up, so I'm going to speed you up. I think you've been with me before to know I covered this up, and this. I leave the timeline in some cases, and then in some cases not. I just ride over it, but it's quite dark this month, so I'm going to cover it up. So I'm going to speed you up. Now we're all set up again, and we have our blank canvas because that's just how I like it. You know how I do. I go in with a date sticker and a day sticker, and because this is sort of like a cover page, I'm gonna go in with some stickers with a bit of color to match the dashboard. So let's start. I'll add the November, and it is Monday, so I will add Monday with, yeah, I'll add Monday with that has a bit of color. Just like that. And what I want to add, I have been, from when I have created I have wanted to add this post box so much to somewhere, so I think I have to add it to this page. So I'm gonna add it, I think, here.
just along this line that I usually follow anyway while I'm writing, and I'm just gonna add it just like that along there and lay it down. Oh, I love it. And then let me think, what type of month is November? I'm definitely having a more chill month because of what is going on in our personal lives. So I think I'm going to be reading also. I read a little bit every day anyway. So I might add a little book somewhere. I love adding the stickers so that I have to write around them, and it sort of creates this really nice effect like this, and when you have to write around the stickers. So that's why I like to add them before I write. Oops, I have creased. Oh, now it laid flat. And I'm going to add a bit of washi to this page just to tie everything together. Yeah, I might add it there, or shall I add it like that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna add it like that. And I'm gonna take a little pen and I'm just gonna mark it here, and I'm gonna cut it. Just like that. Oops. I hate when I have not held the sticker in while I trying to pull it off the sheet. So I'm gonna add a little washi just down here. Oh, I love it. Because I enjoy doing this every day, that's why I don't do too much of this at the beginning, like at the beginning of the month, because I feel like that makes me to then, you know, I miss then the part of adding stickers, and then I don't use the page because I didn't get to add the stickers, and the stickers are sort of like a reward for me. So I really enjoy that part. So this is my setup on my daily. Here is the weekly section, and here is my November monthly section for this month. That is my setup in regards to the inside of the planner. Now let's try to just dicky up the planner a little bit, the planner cover. Now with regards to the pocket, I want to use my journaling card and this Comfy Vibes. I just have this sticker that came with one like a little sticker kit that's in our shop. It's like a little pack of, I think, 30 little die cut stickers. So I used her because she's sort of like on theme with the colors. I'm going to remove this journaling card, which is just another one from our shop. And I'm gonna, I think I'm sort of like, because I'm liking the vibes of still the October kit, because the colors are quite similar. And I did make a little woolly pattern behind this one also. So I think I'm going to keep the wool pattern. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to remove the little stamp that I had made. If you see, you can make things like this with your sticker and stickers, laminate, and you can pop them over things and they come nice as little pocket fillers. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to use this clip that I have to add my little Comfy and Cozy Vibes only sticker, or yeah, and I might add, or actually let me just rearrange. I'm going to add my Comfy Vibe sticker in here, and these magnets, as you can see, Believe and this leaf, we have that in gold, rose gold and silver, and I love this leaf magnet pin. I have it on my planner every single autumn, and Believe, I'm still in a Believe mode with the IVF, so that has to remain there for this one. I'm loving this tan little sort of mouse eared clip, so I'm keeping that also. But here I'm gonna pop
This is why I like to use clips in my planner, because it helps me to just add a card just like this to my planner pocket and keep it in place if the quote is sort of down there, rather than letting it roll through. And then I might just add this to the front and have it peeking out like that, just like that. And I might add her back in. Yeah, so that is also how I have now decorated my pocket. I think I have gone through everything on the pocket. That is basically what I do on a monthly basis, and this has been my monthly refresh always. I choose my theme, choose my stickers. Now we just happen to have that I do a themed planner kit. It wasn't always like this, but now we do. With our kits, everything comes with it, so you don't have to think about the theme, and you can even follow along with me every time I'm setting up and get some ideas and think what you could use the items for. Okay, I promised in this video I was going to announce when our next themed box will go live. The next themed box will go live on the 16th for pre-sale. The theme, I will release the color scheme and everything of the theme, but the theme is I'm a planner girl in a planner world. Let me know what you think the color theme will be in the comments below. Given that our planner is a certain color next year, maybe you would have an idea. But the themed box pre-sale, we normally anyway open our pre-sales always about 2 months before a box ships. So if we open a pre-sale in November, so the themed box will likely ship out in either the end of January or beginning of February. So keep that in mind, and I will be releasing the theme and the pre-sale link to it. The theme will probably be released on the 13th and the theme box pre-sale will be on the 16th. I hope you are ready. I know a lot of you are mad that you missed the last Pink My Life theme box, but I promise every theme box gets better with time, and this one is no different. I've been working on this for quite a while, and I think some of the items you might have seen me design in some of my stories. You will know how long I have already worked on it. With that said, I want to say again, thank you so much for supporting both me and my husband, because I want to say that a lot of you reached out to me on the day that we figured out that our cycle had been unsuccessful, and you noticed that I had been quieter on social media and just reached out to make sure that I was okay. That was just so heartwarming to me that it's just crazy to think that people remembered what was going on. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for that, because not everybody understands, and I don't expect anybody to completely understand. I never expected anybody to care that much that they would reach out. So to be honest, it was heartwarming, and both me and my husband are really grateful for it. Just to know that people actually care is just such a nice and relaxing feeling to have when you're going through something hard. So I want to say thank you for that. I want to say thank you for watching. It's always a pleasure to set up my planner with you guys and give some ideas. If you have any other ideas or any other things that you would like me to show you on this channel, I will. Just leave me some comments below what you like, what you don't like, and I will try my best. I can't please everybody. I've noticed that with the November sticker on our kit. Some people like to have the November road on it, some people not. So I think I will swap and change as the months go, how it's feeling. But thank you so much for tuning in, because I know it's a lot of time out of your day, and to really care that much to even watch this type of video, I'm truly grateful. So thank you so much. And with that said, I will see you in the next video, which will be over in our studio. I think that might be the first video in our studio. So over in the studio, I will be showing you how to make these pockets, also these little sticky note boards, and then the pocket with the Today tab. And I will show you how you can also make this thing from home if you don't have a Apricot, how you can do something similar. With everything said now, lovelies, thank you so much again for watching. I am so grateful and always will be. Until the next video, thank you so much. See you. Bye.